Hey guys, this is Peter and welcome to Game 5 of the Defense 3 Finals. VP versus Fnatic.eu, and Dota problems again with my computer means I'm going to jump right into the picks and bans here and talk about what's been going on as we watch this so you don't miss too much. Bans are all done actually at this point, and Wisp and Chen been doing a great job so far in the past two games, so banning him out there in the first round. Wisp also had a very big effect, I think, in the game earlier with Sven and Wisp combination. So ban out of him as well by Virtus.Pro. Neeks and Darkseer banned out by Fnatic, and both very strong support heroes in different ways. Neeks much more of a gank hero, helpful in teamfights with a stun, and of course his carapace making him very safe in those situations. Darkseer, more of a teamfight and push hero, less on the gank side, and able also to escape, but by moving faster with the surge instead of stunning enemies who are attacking him like Neeks does. So anyway, have been watching this series. Best out of 5, $10,000 to the winner, $5,000 to the loser. Puck again, holy shit. Puck, by the way, been in every single game in this series. And goddamn if we're not going to see him again. Gonna be on Fnatic this time. So we'll see how that works for them. So by the way, Virtus.Pro owned Fnatic first two games. Fnatic did not let that get to them. They shook it off and they owned the second two. So now to make this even, we should have a really close and exciting game. And that's what I hope happens. Nature's Prophet and Batrider, not sick of those apparently. They didn't work out last time, but alright, maybe they'll work out this time. Fnatic gonna go ahead and pick those up. Yeah, wow, the last game was an absolute rout. Storm Spirit, Trixie on that Storm Spirit, just, he had so many kills. I think there was only one death on Fnatic last game. Fancy that. A pro game, only one death, and victory. It was just insane. So anyway, VP did run Nature's and Batrider last game. Obviously it didn't work out, but perhaps this time they can make it with that. Maybe just pick a couple of different other heroes. Keeper of the Light, he's been banned every time. Not this time. He is an incredible hero. He gives mana to himself and his allies with the chakra magic. Oh no. Oh god, okay. Alright, this is going to be a good one, guys. So, Keeper of the Light, Phantom Lancer, you've all seen it if you watch tournament games. If you haven't watched tournament games and you haven't seen this, here's what it does. Phantom Lancer is an absurd late game carry. With all of his illusions, he's able to push, he's able to kill things, and he can just stand on the sidelines letting the illusions do most of the work. But to get him there, it can be difficult at times. He's not so strong early in the game, but if he has enough mana to spam his Spirit Lance and Doppelwalk out of nasty situations, then he becomes quite a bit stronger, and Keeper of the Light takes care of that, hanging around, giving him mana and making sure he's survivable. Of course, VP responding with a gyrocopter pick and that flat cannon, once he's doing lots of damage, will hit all of those illusions and everybody else around him. So that's not a bad counter. Also very strong late game carry. He's been played as a support, as a ganker, and lately is just rocking the role of the carry, so this should be good. I think Puck and Keeper of the Light are very strong support heroes though, and again, just saw a game where Nature's Prophet and Batrider were not as effective as one would have liked, so we'll see. I'm so excited about this. I can't believe it got to game 5. I was so sure VP was going to wipe them, but no, they did not. Alright, bans coming out. Fnatic has banned Rubik and Weaver. Weaver, also a very good late game hero, and Rubik absolutely loves stealing things from people like Puck and Keeper of the Light. You know, reducing the magic damage that those heroes do with the null fields, and just generally being a great hero for teamfights with the positioning of the telekinesis ability. And Weaver, just again, very strong. Late game hero who does quite a bit of damage with his double attack. Not so strong against Phantom Lancer, so I'm not so sure about that, but hey, they ban what they want to ban. Tinker and Lone Druid getting banned by VP. Heavy push heroes, which in combination with Kodal and Phantom Lancer could just get those towers down without much that VP could do about it, even with the Nature's Prophet. So taking those out of play, and they've got a support, they've got their hard carry, they've got their ganker mid, so other roles to fill might be pushers, support heroes, gonna ban those types of things. Magnus, the final ban from Fnatic, keeping that reverse polarity along with gyrocopters, ult, and, you know, flat cannon on all that, and Batrider's fire, keeping that away from them. Those in combination are terrifying, especially since the flat cannon has not a huge radius. So good reverse polarity, getting everyone together for a gyrocopter to shoot their faces off would be bad. Fnatic gonna make sure that doesn't happen. One more ban from VP, and it's gonna be Beastmaster. Beastmaster is, well, I'd say he's a very strong mid, but they've already got a puck, so perhaps looking to keep him out of the off lane. He's got that stun, which goes through BKB, and is AoE in a team fight, very nice to have, and has a high base damage, you know, decent hero, and the scouting ability of the Hawk and the Boar, working a lot better, I think, for pros than for people that don't remember how to micro their units and take advantage of them, like me. So that's where that is. Shadow Demon, holy shit. Oh my god, this is the team that we've seen just rocking these games. Shadow Demon, gonna be able to disrupt the Phantom Lancer and create his own Phantom Lancer illusions. So gonna see bazillions of Phantom Lancers come in from Fnatic, and I think VP would have loved to pick up that Shadow Demon to get their own PL illusions, but no. That's not gonna be an option for them. Also the Demonic Purge, I was gonna say the Purge, but it's not just the Purge. Able to really debuff, so it gives a huge slow. Might be able to shut down Gyrocopter in a team fight with that. And good for ganking as well, by the way. Disruption, creating those illusions followed up by Purge is pretty deadly. So, and Shadow Poison of course works through the disruption, so he can get on a couple extra hits through that. Waiting for pick 4 from VP. Facing a very strong lineup right now. So gonna see Kodal and Shadow Demon hanging out with Phantom Lancer wherever he may go. Could be an aggressive try or a defensive try in the safe lane. I would imagine safe lane Phantom Lancer tends to like that a lot, especially with support heroes that aren't so heavy on the stuns. It is nice that there's a disruption with the Illuminate. That means that the Illuminate's pretty much guaranteed to hit, but not doing quite the damage that, say, Neeks and Alina could do in a lane. Keeping that Spirit Lance up, but not so much. Alright, Leshrac gonna get picked up by VP. Some more pushing power for them between Nature's Prophet and Leshrac. Gyro with the Flat Cannon and Batrider with the Fire. They could clear those creep waves pretty quickly and keep the towers pushed perhaps. Leshrac's abilities, lots of magic damage, and of course they do hit towers as well. So that's kind of good. Kinda good. Last pick for Fnatic. I'm wondering if could do something like Rubik. I want to see a Storm Spirit again. That was crazy. Still in the pool. And he certainly owned last game. I don't know. It's pretty exciting. They actually ran Puck in the off lane, which shocked me, but it seemed to work. So, one more. Oh my god, I can't believe this has gone to game 5. That is so thrilling. This tournament has been really fantastic to watch. The playoffs have been pretty intense. Saw some very exciting games, and this finals is not disappointing. Broodmother, the final pick, and that is gonna be a lot of push from both sides. Broodmom able to hang around with her little spiderlings in that off lane, get a little push, get some farm, and turn into a really scary spider. How is VP gonna respond to this? Thinking another support. Yep, there we go. Vengeful Spirit, someone we don't see a lot of. She's got a brand new look, looking, if not good, better than she did before, and this should be great. Alright, let me move the portrait down so you guys can see everything. Get ready for this final game in the tournament. So $1,000 per player at stake here. Everyone's walking away with something, but still kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. Oh my god, this is gonna be good. Alright, still waiting for Puck and Broodmom to pick up their heroes here. Damn, I have never casted for this long straight. I've casted all of these games actually. The first game I threw out because it sucked, and not the game sucked, I sucked. Alright, anyway. But been at this for like a long time. Holy crap. Alright, for the Radiant team, we have VP, and NS is going to be playing the Leshrac. Got Illidan Stormrage on the Gyrocopter. TMW is playing Batrider Nice Cape. Very colorful. KSI on the Nature's Prophet, and finally Smilevic is going to be playing Venge this game. For the Dire team, Trixie is going to be on Broodmom. Got H4N1 playing that Puck that he's been doing so well with. No Tail on Shadow Demon, kind of a signature hero for him if I remember right. Fly is on Kodal, and Era on that Phantom Lancer. He has been known to do well on that. They are just going to their lanes this time. Nothing too crazy. Got these treants out scouting for the rune. Not the rune, but for people who might be coming for the rune. And wards going down here. Couriers, we've got Weirmelon carrying the items for VP on the Radiant side, and another Weirmelon carrying for Fnatic. It's actually Wormillion, in case you don't want to sound like a total nutcase. It's pronounced Wormillion, but you know, it's a Weirmelon. It sounds better. Yeah. Alright, Broodmom down here. We've already got a lovely ward scouting her out. Cool little Jakiro heads there. But, Ben's just waiting on top of the rune there. Gonna pick up haste. What's she gonna do with that? Either go for a gank here on this Broodmom. You do have that scouted. Trixie does see that the haste is up. Probably gonna be very careful with that. And Stormrage down here. Boots first. You can do that when you're going to a safe lane in a pro game. No one's going to be harassing you. Sure, go for boots first. You don't need stat items. Don't do that in a pub, people. You will get your ass handed to you if the other team knows what they're doing. If they click on you and see what items you have, you are going to get harassed out of lane, and that's just not worth it. Counter warded. Very nice. Keeping herself safe. Broodmom there. Trixie. And here comes the counter ward from Leshrac, thinking about the stun. Not gonna follow up with that. I'm gonna get that ward out of there. So wasting her money. Wow, Batrider's deep behind this tower. A lot of stacks there on the Puck. Can take a little bit of tower damage, but not much. Keeping those stacks. 5 stacks is a lot of stacks. And I want to keep an eye on this. Okay, stacks are gone. With 5 stacks, the kill can happen very, very fast. Puck gonna come back with a little bit of harass from an illusory orb. Not gonna be able to do much with that. Era's taking a lot of damage just from creeps. Did go Quelling Blade, Ring of Protection. Gonna get those Tranquil Boots quickly, but not there yet, and he's taking a lot of damage in the meantime. Of course, if he does get those Tranquil Boots, he'll be able to heal that right back up. No problem. No worries. Kodal here to keep them all safe and stuff. I think he probably gave him the salve there. I think I saw a double damage rune getting picked up there. So, Batrider not going to be able to get that. Keeping track of those runes until H4N1 should get a bottle and he'll want them himself. Push coming to the top tower by Fnatic. No reason not to. Nature's Prophet is going to be coming down here with his little tree and try to defend that, but I don't think he wants to get anywhere near that. No Tail with the double damage and disruption, very dangerous, especially with Phantom Lancer and Kodal. Broodmom is getting attacked here. Stun from Leshrac is going off. Gyrocopter Rocket Barrage! First blood! Vengeful Spirit actually picking that up. Would have been nice if Gyrocopter could have got that, but unfortunately, or shall I say fortunately, you know what? It's better to have a kill than no kill. Trixie coming back in, and knows now that he's been peeped there with that nice little ward. Tower getting pushed pretty hard. Kodal coming in to help with this. That anti-push from the Illuminate going to be very useful. Of course, when he's not there. Ooh, nice stun. Not going to be able to do anything with that, but Leshrac stuns are really hard to hit. It's always impressive when they do. Always impressive. Seeing this again, and I'm going to remind you, if you haven't been watching me, if you are midding versus a Batrider, if you see a Batrider get picked and you are the mid hero by a wand, it's so worth it. He will spam those sticky napalms, and you will be a very happy camper with your magic wand charges. Totally worth it. Puck picking up his bottle, finally. Batrider's had one for quite a while now. Oh, and I don't have creep score. So sorry, so sorry. Batrider doing very well, followed up by Gyrocopter and Phantom Lancer not far behind. Everyone else trailing that a bit. Puck having a hard mid, it looks like. Batrider is very difficult to go up against in the mid. Very, very strong mid hero. Part of the reason why he either gets banned or picked pretty much every time. Trixie not being able to be very effective here. That ward spotting him out still. And still got almost half on that. Leshrac coming up here for this. Gonna get away. Still just farming away in the mid here. Gyrocopter finally caught up to you, Batrider. How do you feel about that? Pretty good, actually. He wants his carry to get some farm. Using the stun to kill creeps here. To push the lane, actually. And, Ven just waiting here. Just waiting for the gank. Little True Sight ward, gonna make sure that Trixie does not screw with them while they take this tower. And actually, need to keep an eye here. TMW. No, Shadow Demon's gonna back off. So we can watch the tower here. I'm gonna go down. Nature's Prophet getting the gold from that. Unfortunately, Storm Rage would like that for himself. And what is he building? Dominator? Possibly. Leshrac far up there beyond the tower. And actually they're gonna go just right ahead and push this one too. VP is like, screw this. We've come this far in the winner's bracket. Maybe you beat us the last 2 games, but we beat your asses before. We can do it again. So pushing towers, making it happen. Of course, their top tower is getting pushed as well. Air and No Tail over there taking care of that. Now, good to know, good to remember. The late game here, probably, I think, Phantom Lancer. Gyrocopter can only do so much. Unclear though, could really, I guess it could go either way. So maybe it's about okay. Broodmom really shut down here, by the way. Usually she's known as a pusher. Ooh, my god, another one. They are keeping good track of her. And there was a game, I think it was Starladder, where Broodmom just totally dominated. Even though there was a bounty hunter in the game, part of the issue was they just didn't bother with the vision needed to shut her down. And that up there is taking care of business as regards that. TMW in a little bit of danger here, whether he knows it or not. Maybe not. Looks like Shadow Demon gonna walk off the other way. Finally left alone, Trixie can go ahead and farm here. But got some heroes gathering. No Tail here. Putting a ward down, keeping great vision as well. Around the mid area more though. Buck bouncing out there. I think trying not to take the damage from a nuke. How's Era doing? Pretty well with those last hits. He's now ahead of Gyrocopter. Not by much. There is that Dominator, by the way. And he will be stacking creeps. Stacking the creeps with that. And by he'll be doing it, I mean he's got shared unit control on, and one of his supports will be taking care of that for him because he needs to watch for last hits. Era, by the way. Is he going Manta? Or, yeah, Yasha first into Manta before Diffusal Blade. So Yasha probably then Diffusal and then Manta. Yasha gives him some early damage and survivability with the extra movement speed. Also the ability to chase, of course. But I doubt he'll finish the Manta before he goes Diffusal. Yeah, especially with something like Leshrac, Venge, all that stuff. H4N1, not able to blink himself out of that. He did get a silence down on Leshrac, but not good enough. And sorry, missed the beginning of that fight. Good stuff probably happening there. Batrider still double damage, by the way, and has a nice regen rune for himself for later. I'm worried for Trixie. I'm sure they'll have vision if they want it. But the supports seem to be more concerned with the jungle right now. And still trying to push this top tower. Okay, this is actually fortified. Oh, cool, okay. So there were some bugs with fortification animation last game. Trixie hiding deep in the woods there. And it looked like the towers in the base were fortified, like the whole game. They were definitely not fortified for the whole game. So it was kind of annoying, but that's what it is. Flat Cannon leveled first, by the way. A little unusual. I guess, you know what? No, because he's in that lane. If he was looking for ganks, Rocket Barrage first. Top tower down, by the way. Ooh, and Batrider, Dream Coiled. He's gonna get stunned up there. Puck easily able to finish him off. Normally a great place to escape, but with a Puck around, not much you can do to get away. High mobility. Trixie's dead here. Nothing he can do. And maybe they can put a nice push here on the top tower. Flat Cannon, by the way, as I was saying, like in a pub game, you probably want to get Rocket Barrage and maybe you're a homing missile first so you can get some kills in your lane. Or keep yourself from getting killed by killing the other person first. But in a safe lane farming situation, Flat Cannon is going to be more useful also for push. Clear out those creep waves really, really quickly with that. And phase boots now, so he's going to be doing a little bit extra damage. Phantom Lancer, Era here. Just got the Yasha, a couple hundred gold, and does he have something on the courier? I don't think so. Oh, Blade of Alacrity, almost certainly going to him. And for sure going to build that into a Diffusal Blade. Can't imagine he'd do anything else with it. Having got his Yasha already. Double Yasha! No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Puck's got a haste rune here, that's good for him. Wondering if we might see something, but it looks like not. Keeper working on that mech, that's good. Venge with a gem already. A little bit dangerous, but good for de-warding. And for ganking poor Brood Mom, who looks like she might be getting ganked. Nope. Storm Mage just pushing. Not much she can do about it, really. Flat Cannon, really good against those spiderlings. And it makes me question the pick a little bit, knowing that the Flat Cannon can pretty much tear through them, since it hits everything. Ooh, nice call down. And no wards up there right now, so not going to be able to see that. Oh crap, really? Phantom Lancer just got ganked, and I missed it. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Too busy watching Gyrocopter beat on Brew Mom a little bit. Brood Mom. Brew Mom? No. Brewmaster. Okay, so they might push a tower, maybe not. Gonna go for No Tail first, and there's nothing he can do. He's totally dead. Fly can't help him. Can't do anything about that. H4N1 coming in here, gonna try to do something. Silence on Venge, very good. Easily killed her. So getting a little bit of revenge. Batrider's not gonna be able to get away either. Nicely done. Getting back at VP. Of course, Phantom Lancer did not like dying there, losing his money that he worked so hard for. Look at him go. He's farming as best he can, and not wanting to die and lose his money. Obviously. Stating the obvious here. Storm Mage, how are you doing with your farm? Probably going BKB next. That would be awfully nice for him. Gonna get hit by a lot of the nasty abilities that Fnatic can throw at him. He can have that BKB up and running. Nature's Prophet going Shadow Blade again. He did that last game as well with KSI. Made for some safer pushing. And ganking as well, especially with that Brood Mom around. She is getting shut down pretty hard this game. Ooh, look at this stack. It's a lot of Ancients. No-Tail gonna scout those out. And they smoked. They're gonna get him, maybe. Batrider can knock him back if they can get a swap. Disrupt himself. But Batrider gonna get that lasso off, and I don't think he can do anything about that. Also gonna pick up the double damage, just for good measure. Era coming in trying to get back some here. And Hani gonna trap. Venge, can she get out? No. Nicely done by Puck. Nice Dream Coil. He's in a little bit of trouble at this point. The burn damage from Leshrac is hurting a lot. He will go down. Oh no, Fly down as well. Gem lying on the ground there. Lot of deaths. Lot of deaths. Gonna follow here for a second. Check gold and EXP. Strongly in favor of VP. This is serious. They lost the last two and are not going to just let this one go. Brood Mom finally having some room to farm, luckily for her, while all that's going on up there. Gonna try to push that tower. Storm Rage is back. Gonna chase her off, farm out those creeps, and they are gonna push the top tower right now. Batrider, Leshrac, and KSI all there to take care of that. Mid tower is gonna get pushed by Era and No-Tail. And everyone's very spread out right now. A little bit unusual. A little bit unusual. Top tower goes down, by the way. Trixie hanging around here. Does have backup. Puck up there, waiting to come in. And the rest of the team going for a gank here on Storm Rage. Screw you, Gyrocopter. Here goes the Purge. Nice. And Trixie getting a lot of damage. Dream Coil down. There's nothing he can do. Love that. Phantom Lancer, creepy voice. Ooh. Is he gonna go hard? Could go hard. That would be neat. Alright, anyway. Era back up there. Back to farming. Nothing else very important. Pushing the tower in the mid, VP. And going for the second one as well. Meanwhile, their tier 1 is getting pushed. Not such a big deal for them. Trixie and H4N1 taking care of that. Getting a lot of damage fast here. I think that's the combination of Leshrac, the aura from Vengeful Spirit, helping out quite a bit too. Extra damage for everybody. And Puck and Brood Mom here trying to put a little bit of a push, but I think they are just getting outdone this time around. Like the so another thing that got changed in the recent update is illusions do not show up looking like the regular hero at this point. Oh, that's a lot of farm. That's a BKB plus some. Illusions don't show up on the mini-map looking like the normal hero. Excuse me. As you can see, it's like a little black X with the color of the hero around it. Very nice for keeping things sorted out for where people on your own team are, as opposed to just their illusions, which aren't as useful. Not as useful in team fights, really. Mom coming back down here. Got a lot of webs out in this area. And KSI surrounded, but he doesn't know it. Luckily for him, he's backing off. And now they'll be able to see that Puck is there as well. Era finishing up that Diffusal Blade. Wow, look at all those bracers on Leshrac. Just going for straight up survivability with those hit points there. And I think they'd like to push this top tower, if they can get a chance to. No-Tail on his way up, and Era is nearby to help out if he's needed. They'll actually probably back off given that they don't know where everyone is. Trixie here getting surrounded a little bit. There comes Batrider coming in with the lasso. Gyrocopter call down. Dead. And Puck gonna be able to make it out of there, luckily for him. They know where they are. Missed the stun from Leshrac. It's really hard to hit, as has been said. Vengeful Spirit taking a lot of damage. Better finish that. Yep. And Phantom Lancer getting that kill. Killing spree looks pretty good on him. Good stuff. And Leshrac will go down as well. To Phantom Lancer again. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's the defusal. Very nice. So VP taking this time to go after Roshan. While that was happening, or what's left of VP, Leshrac and Venge both down, but Gyrocopter, Batrider, and Nature Prophet who just left. Don't really need that. Oh no, not the courier. KSI sniped that courier. Roshan is down and Gyrocopter has Aegis, and BKB making him a very difficult person to kill off right now. Damn. Gold and EXP still heavily favoring VP. They have a lot more towers down as well. But that's the thing about Phantom Lancer. You can get pretty far into the late game and think it's not going to be good, and then suddenly he spirals out of control. So we'll see. Fortunately for him, I think Gyrocopter's been having quite a good farm, and enough kills to stay even with him, even with this army of illusions helping him farm. This is going to be a farm off. 20 minutes so far. And lots of big items on those carries already. Kind of a surprise. Alright. Got a port in from Gyro. So something must be happening. Gotta pick up a Demon Edge. Nice, dealing a lot of damage. Oh shit, what's happening? Oh my god, Leshrac! No, not able to finish Era. KSI is gonna get in there. Get that off. Batrider gonna drag, no tail. Oh my god, VP. Nicely done. Taking Shadow Demon, Phantom Lancer, and Puck for a Leshrac. Just a little bit worth it. Just a tad. So Gyrocopter right now, 200 damage per hit. With a flat cannon on, that is going to be huge. Hitting all the heroes for huge amounts of damage. Broodmom here down pushing. Not really doing much outside of that lane. And that's what you do as a Broodmom, by the way. You pick a lane and you stay there. So don't really leave the lane. Looks like Leshrac gonna go after her here. Or at least go after the spiders. Gonna try to stop that push top tower going down. VP got Fnatic pushed back to their base at this point. And Trixie gonna get stunned. Leshrac coming in with his damage going down. Trixie gonna run, try to get away. And porting in with Boots of Travel comes Puck. Trying to help out with this. Burn damage from Leshrac is up. He is silenced though. And that has drained all of his mana. He's gonna get killed. Nice, but KSI in with the Shadow Blade to help. Both very damaged. Puck trying to hide, using his regen from the bottle. Oh my god. But the rest of the teams are coming. Or the rest of the players are coming from the team. Puck, can you get out? Trixie out. Puck getting dragged by Batrider. And Storm Rage gonna finish him off. Oh my god. What's happening here? Fly, caught by Venge. KSI in there to help. And there he goes. Not good for Fnatic. Feed the trees. Don't feed the trees. Era just farming. Off farming. He cannot be bothered about that. And he does have a good deal of gold. 2,500 just about at this point. So we'll see if he can bring this game back. They're pushed again all the way back to their base towers at this point. Batrider finds double damage. That's not going to hurt. And they'll come for the base. Phantom Lancer is going to have to come back if they want to keep this. They just need him. Look at this flak cannon coming from Gyro. And Hero supporting in. Fnatic getting ready to defend this tower. Looks like it is down if they can't do anything about it. Yep, there it goes. Oh, is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? How it ends? I hope not. Take the tower and back, perhaps. Phantom Lancer, by the way, Era has ported back in. But I think leaving the creeps is here to push this tower is not quite enough. Too bad. Too bad. Oh, and their racks are still up. They've got a True Sight ward there now to act in the place of the tower. Keep that Shadow-Bladed Nature's Prophet out of there, at least without their knowing. But this is not a good situation for Fnatic, especially to have this particular tower down in a lane where they have not been able to push down the tier 1. Gotta keep those creeps coming. Gonna be very difficult for them to get that wave back. And Gyrocopter just thinking about ganking Trixie here. Batrider is actually in a bit of trouble. Dream Coiled by Puck, gonna get stunned by that, and he'll be an easy kill. But they might be able to come in for revenge. Broodmom actually doing quite a bit to Leshrac, but his buddies are here to help. And I think Trixie now is going to die. VP, I think, has got this. Oh my god. They come all the way through the playoffs without losing a series. That would be pretty insane. Not gonna lie. Ooh, a lot of damage there, but not hitting. And here they come. Broodmom down for another 20 seconds. So not able to do much. Just look at the damage that Gyrocopter's doing. 300 at this point. He's got his Monkey King bar. They raxed him, and they're just gonna get back. Stop this illusion push that's happening here. Era's like, oh shit. He's got a Manta now. But that is just not looking like enough. Really not looking like enough. Seen crazier things though. For sure. Orchid now on Nature's. That is so dangerous. So bad. I'm enjoying this new look for Vengeful Spirit, by the way. I think it's a lot better than the old one. Which definitely looks a little bit cooler. Not quite as lame. It's kind of a lame hero model. Anyway, no one cares about that. Yash on her, by the way. Interesting. And some questions I've heard about whether she's a support hero or what. I think she is. I think her abilities are definitely support abilities. Positioning with the switch in, the swap, whatever you call it. She does have a stun. The bonus damage affects everyone in this little wave of terror, which is sort of a scouty thing. Seem to me like support hero abilities. Batrider blinking in here. Oh, but Trixie's there. I mean, No-Tail's there as well. H4N1 coming in. Can they deal with this? Don't know. Nice Dream Coil by Puck. I see mechanisms going off everywhere. Shadow Demon down. And Broodmom down as well. I think VP has got this. They are steamrolling this, and we've got Smile up here on Fly. I don't think he can even get away from this. Although she did use up her ulti. Batrider Nuke actually making it harder for her to chase that Yasha movement speed. Oh, nice. That looks like it, guys. That looks like it to me. Vengeful Spirit did die for that, but here we have Gyrocopter and Nature's Prophet knocking down bottom racks. And buyback from Kodal. Broodmom still down. And there goes Rex. A little bit of creeps pushing top from Fnatic, but that's probably not going to be enough. And looks like VP will back off. Gonna play this safe. Get rid of that push that's happening there. And maybe Roshan? Nope, still not up. Sorry about that. Damn. And just the damage that Gyrocopter does is insane. Especially with Vengeful Spirit around. That bonus damage is really just absurd. Really too good. Fnatic sort of needs some, like a Hail Mary here. The Reaver coming in for the heart that Era is hoping to finish before this ends. Will give some much needed hit points to his illusions. They are pretty tanky. Almost 2,000 hit points a pop. But it's Phantom Lancer versus a very farmed Gyrocopter. Oops. Sorry about that. I think the very farmed Gyrocopter probably has it. And he's been, I think, yep, he's been putting levels on stats. He wants one Rocket Barrage, All he really needs is flak cannon and stats for extra damage. That is Carry Copter at his best. And if they kill a PL here, I think he probably has buyback. No, he doesn't. If they can kill him off, that would be really, really bad. Oh, going for the port. Knocked out of it by Batrider. Nicely done. And I don't think he stands a chance in hell here. Nope. 70 seconds that he's going to be out for, giving BP time to push the base and probably finish the game. With no buyback. That is a problem. Smilevic in a little bit of trouble. Pushed a little bit too far, gonna die there. And that's a shame, but Gyrocopter and Leshrac gonna be able to push the bottom in the meantime. And watch how fast he'll melt a creep wave if he activates the flak cannon. I don't think he wants to do that actually. He needs to be ready for a team fight. Just in case one should drop on his head. Total ponies. He doesn't care. Just gonna go straight for the gold here. Look at that. Look at that damage. Jeez. And there go the bottom racks. Nature's Prophet gonna push top while that's happening. And Trixie trying to keep him off, but I think they're in trouble there. In a world of trouble. Phantom Lancer's still down. And gonna go for Roche. Because what good is a game if you have not killed Roshan? Just can't let him alone. Gotta feel bad for the guy. He didn't do anything. He just wants to sit there in his pit, admire his Aegis, but people just have to come in there and kill him. Not cool. Alright, so Gyrocopter is looking like a unkillable beast right now. What a carry. He's just an insane carry. And saw him played as a support hero for so long, ganker for so long. It's pretty neat to see him. Such a ridiculous carry. And look how much damage with Vengeful Spirit around. She, just by being there, she is adding so much. So neat pick. I like this picks. I think they really gave it their best, their last hurrah for this tournament, picking such a great team and just doing it right. Got spiderlings out there. Basically look like food at that point. And wanting to just go for this, not wanting to push the mid and go for towers. They've got the advantage. They've got the time. Might as well rack some and secure the victory. They will have to get up through Codals, Illuminate. Be careful of Honey. And of course Trixie waiting for them here. Here he comes, Storm Rage, right into the base. There's the Fortify. He doesn't mind. Nature's Prophet got the Mjolnir up. And then Leshrac doing some damage, waiting for that Fortify to go down. The next wave of creeps. Look at this tower, half health. Fnatic is like, damn this. We came so far. Don't want to go home with second place. They could GG, but gonna fight this out. And here comes BKB Gyro doing huge amounts of damage. Tower is down. And he just like killed somebody without even trying. Shadow Demon. Nice Dream Coil by Puck. Not bad. I don't think they're gonna be able to do anything with that. Buybacks all over the place from Fnatic. And VP still all alive. Barely. Nature's Prophet gonna go down. Oh my god, buybacks everywhere from Fnatic. But their racks cannot survive this. And sorry, I'm sure there are kills, but Raxes are going down. GG. Great tournament. Defense 3 finals over. I enjoyed this tournament very much. I hope you did too. Hope you enjoyed this game. VP fans, good for you. So sorry to you Fnatic lovers. And come on, go kill some people in the fountain, hand out more prizes to the fans. Nope, they're just gonna go for the Ancient. That's classy. Great game, hope you enjoyed it. This has been Feeder, and thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna wait and watch the, see the little outro screen or whatever, and just bask in the glory of a very exciting round. Best out of 5. Wow. Alright. Virtus.Pro, by the way, they have just been fantastic. Went all the way through the winners bracket. Solid, solid team. And they totally deserved this. So, alright, great games. This has been Feeder. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, please. It is right under the video. And if you'd like to see some more videos, I'm still doing Star Ladder 5 games. Hopefully focus more on that now. Go ahead and subscribe. And thank you very much again for watching.